Good afternoon again. And I'm sitting here, and you know me, I think a lot. And that's probably the thing I like most about this thing, is because the guy who like me, who thinks a lot, can maybe get some feedback from other people who think a lot. At any rate, what's the First Amendment? The right to free speech, freedom of religion, freedom to the right to assembly, the right to call for redress from your government, uh, freedom of the press, all contained in the First Amendment. Why is that? Could it be, and this is my opinion, but could it be that those institutions keep government honest? Could it be, again, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, the last generation to grow up with that old school mentality. But we didn't lock our doors till the new school mentality took over, and we needed to, bruh. But I was just wondering if any of you had ever wondered why we have a First Amendment, or we have any of the amendments like the Second Amendment. The right to keep and bear arms. Well, the right to keep and bear arms is there so that we can protect the First Amendment and the Third Amendment and the Fourth and Fifth and Sixth and Seventh and Eighth and Ninth. And then when you get to the 10th Amendment, what you have is states' rights. And states' rights goes all the way up to the level of you're infringing upon someone else's rights. Other than that, states' rights, the state has the ability to say, you know what? The state of Florida says we're going to legalize cocaine, heroin, meth, whatever, and the federal government has nothing to say about it because that's states' rights. So long as they maintain their commitment, everybody would have to have a commitment of just, I don't want to call it tribute to the federal government, but a certain amount of taxes paid to the government. And I know my anarchist friends are going to say taxation is theft. You're right. But if you're paying for a mutual defense, because we would have to pay for a way to mutually defend these United States, which would include basically border walls north and south. It would include offshore oil rigs that aren't oil rigs, that are armed with helicopters and jump jets. It would involve a couple of aircraft carriers to cruise up and down our north-south borders, and maybe one or two for Hawaii. You dig what I'm saying? So we'd have to have some sort of mutual tribute, and we all have something to give. Come on, y'all. We can make America work. We can make America what it was supposed to be. It's never truly been great, but we can make it what it was supposed to be. We need to close these, what is it? Yeah, 150 bases in 90 different countries. We need to close about 145 of those bases. And really don't need the other five, but I'll let you have them. Ramstein's important. I'll give you that. Aviano's important, but I'm not sure how far you can trust the Italians these days. Real talk. Hell, our bases, we just reopened a couple bases in the Philippines. We reopened a base in Guam. I don't think that this is wise. Because again, how would America feel if the Chinese opened a big ass base in Brazil? I'm out of here. Peace.